Happy full moon in Aquarius. Today, for Swiss Italian time at 8:28 p.m., we will have the full moon in Aquarius, which actually is a very Aquarian moon, because not only is it falling in the sign of Aquarius, but it's also tightly squared to Uranus, which is the ruler of Aquarius. So much Aquarius energy here. So you could feel really very electrified in these days. Maybe you struggle sleeping because of the hyper mental activity in these days. Maybe it's difficult to calm down and regulate your nervous system in this moment because you feel a bit overwhelmed by all the things that you are thinking of doing, all your projects, the to-do list, but also about very intense thoughts that keep feeding your mind. So it's very important that you learn to regulate your nervous system in these days. You can do yoga, you can walk in nature, you can find your own personal ways to regulate your nervous system, because there can be really a hyperstimulation. And maybe you noticed it already in the last couple of days. It was very difficult for me to sleep, to tell you the truth. Yeah. So, but what is Aquarius about? Okay, we know freedom. Freedom is a word that is commonly associated to Aquarius, but let's have a look at another thing, because change most of the times scares us a lot, especially if you have in your birth chart much water or much earth. Maybe you need more safety in your life. Maybe it's difficult for you to embrace change and you see and perceive it as threatening your reference points. But this full moon in Aquarius is really wanting to teach you the blessing that is hidden behind this change. And if you don't resist it, if you don't fall into the fear, into anxiety of what can be, of what you think you are losing, because most of the times we think we are losing something, but instead we are gaining much more. So it's really adapting to this strong energy of change and really seeing it as, oh, this is opening the synchronicity doors in my life. Synchronicity is much associated to Uranus. And if you think about your past, you can maybe remember some times of your life where there was this synchronicity, these wonderful events and happenings and people and situations that landed in your life. And try to remember how you were energetically in that moment. And for sure, you will remember that you were open, not resisting, not trying to just keep everything as it is, but really this, wow, so many things are coming my way right now. This feeling of excitement, this feeling of inspiration that can be accompanied to the Uranus transits. So it's very important that in these days, you really try to welcome change, to welcome also the destabilization, the situations and the events that you feel that, wow, they are disrupting their, oh my God, how will I do? Because it's the tornado that is trying to mix all the air up and to change and to create a new scenario in your life. And you must allow it. It's very important that you allow this change without being scared of it, because there is a tremendous blessing in this moment. The least we are attached to the outcome and we are open to infinite possibilities, the more space the universe finds to send so many blessings to us. And this is the time to stay open Uranus has been very, very involved in many new moons and full moons this year. You heard me talking about it a lot. So why is that? Why is Uranus pushing so much? Because life is pushing to happen through us, and we must give some space. And to give space, we must really surrender, make some sacrifice. So what do you want to let go of? What can you give up that is no longer useful? And allow this blessing, allow this being touched by the universe, by all these, like the matrix codes, these informations that can come down and that can lead also to sudden revelations, from our intuitive side. So let's stay open. Stay open, please, and allow the magic to happen through you. Happy full moon.